Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Diego Padres and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway, and on the hill today, Matt Manning.
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. It doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
Ready to go? So digging in now for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. And he deals. Gets him to chase after that one.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
Next pitch misses outside. 1-2 the count. Righty to the plate. And that one almost got him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the guys in this lineup.
The next offering misses, and it's 3-2.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
Line drive, knocks it down. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Rolled over to third, steps on the bag for one. How about that double play? Juan Soto down, homered last night, added another hit as well. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Chris, Juan Soto's one of the best young hitters we've seen come along in a long time. Of course, helped the Nationals to win the World Series in 2019, and he won the batting title. Hit .351 in that shortened 2020 season. And the 1-0. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Here comes Cronenworth around third. He scores, and it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Next for the Padres, Nelson Cruz. Entering this one second in the National League in hitting. Tapped softly on the ground. Baez. They take the force out. That's out number 3. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's an early 1-0 lead. We go to the bottom of the first, and stepping in is the speedy Akil Baddoo. That's in there. That's strike one. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. And here is Cesar Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Down the line towards the corner. That one hops against the fence. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Cruz makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Swings through that one.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
He is safe. And the righty deals. Pitch misses. Now 2-2. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. 2 outs with a runner at third. Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the change. And welcome back. Now it's Matt Carpenter. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Vierling under it. And there's one away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Trent Grisham, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
The 0-2. Bounce to the right side. Throw on to Torkelson. That takes care of Grisham. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Ha-Sung Kim. Hits softly on the ground left side. Tosses across to first, and that is that. Back here in Detroit, bottom half of inning number 2. Austin Meadows now. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. In the air, right field. Takes it in for the out. The batter now, Javier Baez. High fly ball out into left center field. Grisham trying to get there. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Matt Vierling in the box now. No balls and a strike. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Tigers are shot. Welcome back, and here's the catcher, Austin Nola. Manning back to work. The other way. Steps on first for the out. So the lineup flips over. Here's Xander Bogaerts. Lined, and that's a base hit.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Singled and scored his first time. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Manning, 25 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2016. Next offering upstairs.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. Here's Manny Machado.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around.
And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. Both runners tagging. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job at driving that run from third.
And now it's Juan Soto. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Right side, hard hit. Throw on to Torkelson. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. They get a run on. Back at Comerica Park, bottom of the inning, and here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Line drive, base hit right field.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Nick Maton, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Grounder might be 2. Glove flip for 1. Relay to first. Double play. Back to the top of the Detroit order. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Akil Baddoo. Short hop liner, handled it short. Not in time. He's safe.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Eric Haas. And a foul ball. 0-1. And strike 2.
0-2.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. First and second, 2 down. Ground ball right side. Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. Back here at the ballpark, start of the 4th. Now here is Nelson Cruz. The wind and the pitch. And that's too high. Late on that fastball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that one hammered. Vierling going back some more, looking up, and an automatic double as it hops the fence. Next is the designated hitter, Matt Carpenter. Flied out his first time.
He put a drive into that ball, and he was rewarded for it for sure. He probably wondered a little bit if he got enough of it to clear the fence in the air, but I'm sure he's plenty happy jogging into second with the automatic double. Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Tosses to first, there for the out. Runner scores from third.
Well, there it is, a little old school manufacturing of a run after that double. Ground out to get him over and another ground out to get him in. Nice job to get that RBI.
Stepping in for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. So they get one. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. And strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did.
Ripped on a line. And that's going to roll to the wall. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. Now it's Javier Baez. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Cruz makes the grab. And there's 2 away. And next to hit for Detroit, Matt Vierling. Smoked on the ground a second. Throw over to Cronenworth. That ends the inning. New inning getting started. And now it's Austin Nola. The pitch. Out to center. Vierling moving in on this one. Racing. Makes the catch. And there's 1 down. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. And a curve misses outside. Chris, Xander Bogaerts has turned into one of the best hitting shortstops in all of baseball. He's made the All-Star team 4 times, 5 times a Silver Slugger, and Bogey's won a couple of World Series too. And a pitch. And that's ripped into left, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
This looks like extra bases. Bogarts around second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Here's Manny Machado now. He's 0 for 1. That's a base hit. Run scores. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 5-0.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Matthew Boyd into the game. He last pitched 2 days ago. Now the youngster Juan Soto, 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Base hit. Lead runner around second. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Now it's the right fielder, Nelson Cruz, 1 for 2. First offering misses the mark. Crushed in the air, left center field, way back there, no doubt about it. A towering home run, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And here is Matt Carpenter. That's out to center field. Deerling sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Right side. Maton. On to first. And that's the 3rd out. So a 3-run shot for the Padres here. It's now an 8-0 game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. This one smacked out to left center. That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
And the right-hander deals. Got him looking. And that's the first out.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
At the belt and fires. Got him swinging.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. At the plate, Eric Haas. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Grisham settles under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Tigers strand. Welcome back. Now it's the second baseman, Ha-Sung Kim. And a pitch. That one lifted to left. Carpenter settles underneath it. Makes the catch for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Clearland brings it in with a nice running grab. So the batting order turns over. And here is Xander Bogaerts. Foul ball. Singing, you know, Xander Bogaerts is actually a twin. His twin brother Jair signed with the Red Sox initially and played a little bit in the Boston organization.
That's pretty cool.
And there's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now this one lifted in the air, left field. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall in foul ground. Manny Machado up to the plate.
I'm sure he's happy with the automatic double, but you know he's wondering if it cost him an RBI right there. He put a great swing on it, drove it well.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. 2 left on. The wind of the pitch. Right through there for a strike. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Kicks and fires. Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup. Here is Austin Meadows. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And next up for the Tigers, Javier Baez. That one's in there, 0-1. Javier Baez, who hails from Puerto Rico. He was the 9th overall pick in 2011 by the Cubs. And what a fun player to watch. Won the World Series in 2016. He was the NLCS MVP. And, of course, on the cover of MLB The Show in 2020.
Yeah, nearly won the MVP in 2018 when he finished runner-up to Christian Yelich. And it's about the only thing he hasn't been able to do.
Swing and a base hit. So 2 on with 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Caught him looking for the K. Tigers strand. Back here in Detroit, top of inning number 7. Here's Juan Soto. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. And the leadoff man aboard. So a man aboard. And now the right fielder, Nelson Cruz. He's already homered in this game. Swings through that one. 0-1.
You know, these Padres, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Meadows hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And next is the designated hitter, Matt Carpenter. That one pushed foul. Soto at first, 1 gone. Check swing, went around. Slider right there. And that went a little bit high.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Back up the middle and a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second, Now 2 on with 2 outs.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Left-hander out. That ends the inning, so we take a break. So digging in, Nick Maton. Here comes a pitch. That one's in there, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Started after it, appealed to third, and he won around. Ruled a swing. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and 1 away. And now the DH, Akil Baddoo. And a foul ball.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Next offering is in for a strike. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it stays fair. And now it rolls all the way to the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Even though he was really late on it, he clearly barreled the ball because that one was ripped down the line. He had to be really short with that swing, not get beat by that pitch.
Bounced up the middle. Fires over to first. That's out number 2. Eric Haas, the next to hit. Fouled off down the right side. Baddoo on third with 2 out. Swings and misses, struck him out. Back at Comerica Park, we're at the top of the 8th, and now Austin Nola. Comebacker to the mound. Throw on to Torkelson, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Down the left field line, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. It's a double and his 5th hit of the game.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect. Back-to-back base hits. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
1 gone, runner at first. Now the third baseman, Manny Machado. 1 for 3. Pitch misses. 1-0.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And out of here. Manny Machado leaves the yard, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 11-0.
He dropped the barrel right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
Jason Foley on to pitch out of the pen here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Right-hander kick steals. And that one fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And a 1-2 again. To the right side, Maton. They get the out on Soto.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
The other way, and he beats the shift. and his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And now Matt Carpenter, and that one finds its way through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Trent Grisham getting ready to hit.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Cruz coming home. Vierling fires it to the plate. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 12-0.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So 2 down. And the batter now, Ha-Sung Kim. In the air to left center. Vierling ranges to his right and makes the grab. And that'll do it. Back here at the ballpark, and now it's going to be Kerry Carpenter. There's a strike. Perez still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point he wants to finish what he started.
Here's the 0-2. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. Now it's Austin Meadows. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Out towards left center. Nice grab on the run. And there's 2 away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Baez stands in now and watches strike 1. 0-2 as he waves at that one. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for Alex Lang will take over here.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
Gets down, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
I'm sure that feels pretty good after going hitless in this one so far. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Meadows racing, makes the catch. Jake Cronenworth now at the plate. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Left field. Carpenter drifts towards it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Out number 2. And now it's Manny Machado. He's already homered here in this one. Out to short. They get the force. 3rd out. Welcome back. Last chance for the home team. And now the center fielder, Matt Vierling. That's a strike. 0-1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Every now and then you'll see a right fielder try to throw out that runner at first. The hitter, he takes offense to it.
Well, nobody ever tried to throw you out at first.
Just the second baseman every time I'd roll over on the ground.
That one ripped, and that's a fair ball. Vierling rounds second on his way to 3rd. Cut off, now a throw home, and he's in there as a run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now Nick Maton in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Swings through that.
All game long, he's really done a great job of keeping these hitters guessing. You've got to play with that front foot. He's done exactly that, keeping them off balance.
Got him. And one gone.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now, just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in, so hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Gathers and throws to first, and they're down to their last out. Hernandez stands in here, tried to hold back his swing there, but went around, and that one sliced foul. Runner at third, 2 away. Swinging a line drive and a base hit up the middle. In comes the run from third, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Really nice job with 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Now it's going to be Eric Haas. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And now here is Kerry Carpenter. And there's the strike. That one to first. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Padres make it 6 straight victories.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
And your final 12-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.